Okay, we're continuing with The Best of the West in Art, Music and Movie by Me. P. Rogers. We're on page 120, the painting of the Apotheosis of St. Ignatius, actually the second painting of that same topic. And so this is basically, a free liberal arts college education. So you can go through life being culturally sophisticated, build up your vocabulary, your thinking ability, your logical sense. Okay, so this painting here is called The Apotheosis of St. Ignatius by Giovanni Galli. And, the previous painting by Pozzo, Andrea Pozzo, was better, but this is still a very nice painting. And what I'm also trying to say, it's almost like a fruit tree produces fruit. Christians produce beautiful art. It's just innumerable great paintings. I'm showing you mostly masterpieces, but the next level down are just great paintings. They're innumerable. That's another reason why Christianity just dominates everything in art, because it doesn't just have the best masterpieces. It has all the great paintings, and then it has all the very good paintings. It's 99+% of all the good painting ever done in the history of the world. Okay, and I love St. Ignatius. I can, identify with him. I was a wrestler, kind of a tough guy, and then, I got injuries and kind of held me back a little bit and sort of had to do something else. And he went into forming the Jesuits. Okay, and I went into, medicine and then all this nutrition and culture stuff. Okay, it's still beautiful, the Baroque. It's a celebration of life. It's happy. Christianity is the light of the world. It's the hope of the world. It's the only chance the proles have of ever being free. If not for Christianity, they're a bunch of slaves. Okay, number 3, third best triptych. Triptych just means three-part painting. The Seven Sacraments by Rogier van der Weyden, 1450. So I think he's the greatest, the two greatest painters of the 1400s are Rogier van der Weyden and Sandro Botticelli. Sandro Botticelli is more beautiful. I mean, he's just, primavera, spring, okay. The Birth of Venus, just magnificent. Adoration of the Magi, just spectacular. He was the favorite painter of the Medicis, okay. But I love Rogier van der Weyden, and he's about 50 years earlier. He really is great at conveying emotion. The drama of the sadness of the three Marys and whatnot at the crucifix and James. Okay, so anyways, what else here? Just showing the Seven Sacraments, a painting from 1415, rather spectacular. His best painting is Descent from the Cross, Rogier van der Weyden, but still, it's beautiful. And it also shows how Christianity sort of gives a structure to the life. There's baptism for the little baby. There's first communion for the kid when he's in grade school. Then there's all the, the sacraments, the things of marriage, last rites, all this stuff. Confession. I don't really like confession, though. I think they should get rid of that. Okay, Luther did get rid of that. It's one of the few things I agree with Luther. Okay, here's just a couple of beauty. Third best landscape painting, Mount Corcoran by Albert Bierstadt. Beautiful. He's got so many paintings that are just spectacular, off the charts. Okay, let's see what the next one is. River landscape painting, just Village by River by Kruzman, Frederick Kruzman. The happiness of a little village in Europe, everybody's skating in the water there. The next one is another water-based landscape, Reflections on the Thames by John Atkinson Grimshaw. Just beautiful. Sort of, probably related to the Pre-Raphaelite Brotherhood School of Artists. Here's Go, Planting for the Summer. The Sower by Vincent van Gogh, 1888. The Belle Epoque. Most of these great paintings are all done in the 1800s. There's actually still a lot of good painters, but they're not allowed in the museum because the scumbags have taken over the art museums and filled them up with fake modern art crap. And the public and the professors have allowed it. So the professors suck, okay? We should reestablish real universities that teach, the truth about history, that teach the truth about science, that teach real art, not all these phony lefties. Again, it's all gaslighting, power trip to destroy the West. Okay, that's what it is. All right. This is like the third best comedy movie ever. Caddyshack. It's a masterpiece. One of the funniest movies ever. Okay, third best sculpture, Gilberti's Doors, Gates of Paradise. Third best Christian movie, Bells of St. Mary with Bing Crosby. There Must Always Be a St. Mary, Sisters of Superior. I think that was Ingrid Bergman in that movie. And it's just beautiful. A lot of young people have never seen a place like St. Mary's, a school in that. I went to a Catholic school. The culture is based on love. Christianity is based on love. Yes, it does make mistakes, but it's based on love. Love of the child, love of the family, honor the mother and father, love of one's country. All of that comes from Christianity. Leftism is the opposite. It's all based on hatred. They want the woman to abort the baby. They want the woman to be a feminist and hate her husband, hate the patriarchy, okay? They want everybody, especially, to hate the white Christian male because he must be destroyed if slavery, until he's gone, he's not going to let slavery come back. But as soon as he's gone, everyone else, they're all weak. They're all weak. They're all going to be just crushed in 5 seconds, and slavery will come back. That's the goal. It's all because billionaires want slavery, and they've got the power to get it, and they're so smart. They're so damn smart. And they're so able to chump people. There's all these people along, I see the lower echelons of dummies that think they're going to be rewarded for helping them to bring back slavery. No, they're going to be bumped off or made into slaves. I mean, it's obvious if you read history. Just read a little history. It's so obvious. Okay, what do we got next? Just a few more. Oh, the best album for making love, the Ace of Base, the Bridge album. It's great. Third best rock song, well, soft rock song, Johnny Cash, I Walk the Line. Third best heavy metal song, The Trooper, by Iron Maiden. Okay, third best weightlifting song, The Hips Don't Lie by Shakira. That's a great song for squats and deadlifts. Okay, I don't do either one anymore, especially not deadlifts for many years now. Third best country song, Simple Man by Lynyrd Skynyrd. You know, is it a coincidence that Lynyrd Skynyrd died in a plane crash and so did Keith Green? I'm not so sure it's a coincidence. Sort of a Christian-based country music group like that. I wouldn't be so sure it was an accident. Anyways, I hope you found these helpful, interesting.